ukulele and grab your ukulele. Okay, grab it one-handed. Okay, Vishal, you gonna do this with us?
Yes. Sorry, just setting off.
Okay, everybody grab the ukulele right here. Right here with one hand. Everybody got it? One-handed? Oh, there you are. Yay, Elisa.
Hi, you guys.
Thanks for delivering.
Thank you so much. Okay, so everyone grab your ukulele like this, okay? Not like that, like this. Okay, now what I want you to do is you're gonna put it out from your body straight, like that. Okay, straight out so that it's straight with your arm. You see, is everybody straight with your arm? Make sure it's not like this or like that. Make sure it's straight with your arm, okay? And then bring it back in. And that's how you hold the ukulele. So Vishal, you're doing it exactly right. Megan, yours is way down here. Okay, Megan, do this. Okay, now bring it back in straight. There you go. So when you bring it back in straight, try not to move too much. Just bring it back in right there, okay? All right, Claire, yours is a little bit low too. Bring yours back over. It's straight. Now don't move your body at all. Just bring the ukulele back in. Do it again. Look at your ukulele. Is it straight, parallel to the floor? Clara, put it out. Put your ukulele out and look and see if it's parallel to the floor. Is it parallel to the floor, or is it looks to me like it's up a little bit at an angle? It should be parallel to the floor. Your arm and the ukulele. Okay, now bring it back. Bring it back. Okay, good. All right, Liliana. Sorry, Liliana. I don't know why Lily. Sorry, I don't know why I started calling you that. I have a friend named Liliana. So, and actually her name's not even that anyway. So sorry, Lily. Okay, so Lily, you're kind of doing this, okay? So I want you to do the same thing. Put it out straight. Look at it. Make sure that the ukulele and your arm are straight with the floor. And then bring it back in. Okay, good. Now, this is really important for a few reasons. You will see people play ukulele with it down on their lap, but we're learning ukulele to play for the kids, right? So we need to learn how to play it and hold it and stand and sing. And this is the way to do that, okay? So this is the best way to do it. And the best way, if you're not sure if you're doing it right, just take it right out there again and bring it back in. Okay, everybody got that? Okay, now go ahead and take your other hand and just put it here for a minute. Okay. Well, actually, oh, now Lily, you're up like this again. So try to keep it straight. There you go. All right. Now, the ukulele fingers are 1, 2, 3, 4. We just don't even count this one. So it's just like guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so take the third finger of your left hand and you're going to put it on. So sorry, these are frets. Okay, everybody see, just like on a violin, right? Is it, do you guys call it, you probably don't call it frets on the violin, right?
We don't have frets on the violin.
Oh, you don't even have them. Okay, so this is just like guitar. So the little bars separate the frets from each other. And the bars are just called fret bars. When you're playing ukulele, you don't want your finger on one of the bars because it makes it buzz or it cuts the sound. Can you hear that, how flat that sounds? So that's why you want it not on the bar, okay? The other thing with playing ukulele is you want really short fingernails. Do you see? Can't even see fingernails on my fingers. If you have fingernails, it'll sound like this. But I don't think any of you guys have fingernails, right? So we're cool on that?
You can't have them for violin either.
Okay. So when we talk about playing the ukulele and we talk about chords, we're going to talk about frets. So 1, 2, 3, that's the third fret. Everybody find the third fret? Okay. Third finger, which is fourth finger on piano. Put it right there. Now I want you to make sure you count 1, 2, 3. Some people are going to 4. Go to 3. Make sure you're only on 3. Megan, check that. It looks to me like you're doing it. Okay, so you want to be doing it on the bottom string in the 3rd fret. I think you're in the 4th fret. There you go, right there. Okay, everybody got that? Lily, I can't really see your hand very well. Perfect. Okay. Okay, Elisa, you too? I can't really see your hand too well. Okay, good. All right, so play that. Just strum it down. Megan, I can't hear you. Okay, good. Elisa, do it. She's muted.
Okay.
Okay, Elisa, do it.
Oh, oops.
Okay. Lily? Good. Clara? Sahana? Vishal? Megan? Ariana? Great. Okay, so do you guys know what this is? I think some of you went ahead and, what is it?
C.
What did you say?
C.
Oh, C, exactly. It's C. Okay, so that's your first chord. That's the C chord. All right, now, did you print out those pages that I sent you?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and get those out right now. And the first page should have a whole bunch of these on it. Right? You see that? Everybody hold up that page in the pages I sent you. Yeah. Hold up that page so I can see it.
I just have mine on my computer.
So right now my mom is actually in a meeting and my printer is there.
Oh,
And
darn
so
it.
I can't print anything right now, but I can draw them out on my notebook.
Okay, good. So just draw it out. If you're gonna have to draw it, then draw it. But I need you to be writing right now, okay? So if you don't have it printed, then get out some plain paper and draw and write this, okay? And I'm gonna do it better now since I realize some of you don't have the thing printed. And I'm so sorry I sent it to you so late. Okay, so to draw it, you draw like that first, okay? And then you draw this and that. And these are the strings of the ukulele, okay? Who knows the names of the strings of the ukulele? What's the first one?
G.
G. So this first one is G. I want you to write that above that, G. What's the next one?
C.
What is it?
C.
C. What's the next one?
E.
E. And the last one?
A.
A. Okay. Whoops, sorry. So make sure you have that written down, okay, on that page or on another piece of paper. Those are the names of your strings. And that means that when you're not doing anything with your fingers, that's the note that it plays, right? Just like, this is just like violin, right? So this first string is G. No, not really? Oh, so forget it.
No.
I'm gonna stop doing violin comparisons because I have no idea about violin. Okay, so this note right here is G. So everybody play G for me. And then the next one is C, play C. And the next one is E. And then the last one is A. So it's as if you're holding it like this. G, C, E, A. Does sense? Everybody got that? Okay. Now, when we write chords for ukulele, we do them in the charts, and this is just like guitar. You do it in charts just like that. So those are your 4 strings right there. And then these are the fret bars. So we just did the C chord. So I want you to write on your next one, I want you to write a C on top, and then you're gonna do this. Put this here and your 3rd finger, because that's the finger that you play there, okay? Okay, so everybody go back and play that C chord for me again. Awesome. Okay, now we're gonna do the next one. And this time I'm gonna draw it first, and then we're gonna learn to play it, okay? So go ahead and get your paper out again to draw this. Make another chart like you had. Make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah. So 1 is here on that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't circle it. I think it's easier to read without being circled. 1 is here and 2 is here. Okay, so make sure you have that written down. And that is the F chord. I wonder if it's showing it to you backwards.
No, that's right. That's right.
You're right? Okay. All right, so everyone figure out F for me. Hey, Ariana, hold your ukulele like we talked about. There you go. Lily, you too. Hold it up a little bit higher. Roll your eyes. Now, get a little more light if you can, because it's hard to see some of your fingers, and I need to be able to see your fingers to help you. Okay? So if it's playing, yeah, thank you. That's better, Lily. Okay, so here we go. So F, right? We got F. So F should be 1, 2. Only those 2 fingers, correct? 1, 2. Everybody have that? So each person, I want you to play it for me. Megan, play it for me. Good. Ariana? Clara? Tahana? Michelle? Lily? Can't hear you. Are you muted? Try it again. Okay, so first of all, see if you can put your ukulele back up again so it's straight. You're playing like this, okay? Now, when you play, you got to play with this part of your finger, not with this part of your finger, with this part of your finger, the very, very, very top, okay? If you play with the other part of your finger, when you go to play, it can do that, because what happens is your finger touches the other string by mistake. So when you play, it's got to be really like this. Can you see what I'm talking about? Where it's only touching the one string, no other string. So for this, Lily, let's try that again, okay? I can't hear you. Good. Do it again. One more time. Something's going on with your mic. I can't hear it.
It's just because like she's relatively far away, and when someone else starts talking or is making noise in the background, then it cuts out what her speaker is
Thank
doing.
you. Okay, so everyone be quiet. Okay, Lily? Can you come closer? There you go. Okay, great. Elisa? Do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, now, when you're learning chords, one of the best ways to learn to see if you're really doing it right is to play all of your strings by themselves. I normally don't teach this, but you guys are so advanced that I'm going to show you this. So when you're playing the F chord, don't play. When you're playing the F chord, instead of just doing this, do this. And make sure every string sounds good by itself, and that means you're going to get a good sound. Do you understand what I mean? So everyone take a minute and just do this for yourself right now, okay? Just for yourself right now.
We can all mute ourselves too, if that helps.
You shouldn't be doing this. I should only see this. Okay, let's go one at a time. All right? Everybody turn your mic back on, but do not make noise until it's your turn, okay? Megan. Okay, so you're probably either not touching this, pushing down hard enough, or you're not doing it with the right way of fingers. So try it again. Okay, so the one that's not sounding good is this one right here. So try pressing harder on that string. Just the string. I want to hear only this string. Only the string. There you go. Now do all your strings. Okay, so you can see how it's not sounding so great, right? Right? Then that's okay. That's totally normal. So you want to experiment and find out how you have to do it to get a good sound. Now, something else that I didn't tell you guys. When you play ukulele, don't play with your hand like this. Play with your hand like this, okay? Because we're going to do stuff that needs you to do your hand in the same fret and different stuff. So I want you to push out your left elbow. Your hand should actually touch the tuning thing right there. See? See how that is? Yeah, there you go. Okay, now try it again, Megan. You're doing better. Okay, Ariana. Push your elbow out. Push your elbow out. Good. And you just want to get rid of that buzz, right? But you're doing really good. Okay, Vishal. Okay, you hear the buzz, right? So look at that finger and make sure that it's not on the fret key or anything. Okay, good. All right, Sahana. Do it again. Okay, you heard it a little bit dead, right? So get that right. There you go. Good. Claire? Do it again. I can't hear your first note. Everyone be quiet. One more time. Okay, good. Everybody's kind of having trouble with this one, right? So you want to keep practicing till it sounds really good and it doesn't, you don't want it to sound like this, okay? All right, Lily? Again? Okay, try pushing your elbow out. Push your elbow out. Good. Now, it's a kind of uncomfortable pushing your elbow out, but try to make yourself get in the habit of it. You won't have to play like this, but you will need to play about like that, all right? So try to get in the habit of pushing your elbow out. Elisa? Great. Okay, so everybody, F. Now C. Remember C? Now back to F. Go back to C. Good. Okay. Now, the best way to learn chords is to go back and forth between chords like this. There's no faster way to learn chords than to go back and forth between them. At first, you'll look at your fingers, but you want to get to where you don't need to look at your fingers. Okay, so just take a minute and practice that. You can mute or not. Okay, stop. Now, as hopefully you already know, you need to be hypercritical of yourself. So if you're doing it and it doesn't sound good, if it, sounds like that, don't keep going. Stop and get your fingers right and then go on. Okay? You got to make sure that you're doing it right. Now, the other thing is learning ukulele to be able to play without looking at your fingers. A lot of that is thinking of how you're going to put your fingers. So when you're doing F, I don't want you to think of it like 1, 2. I want you to think of it like both of them going down at the same time. So I want you just to do this for a couple of minutes. Just that, without even strumming. Just putting both fingers down at the same time. Okay? Both fingers down at the same time. See if you can make sure that they're both landing at the same time. You should be able to hear something. And then of course C, just one finger. So that's easy. All right, got that? Okay, now let's talk about strumming. When you play guitar, so this is the body of the instrument. This is the neck. And this is the sound hole. When you play guitar, you want to strum on top of the sound hole, but not on ukulele. In ukulele, we do not strum over the sound hole. In ukulele, we strum approximately where the neck meets the body, okay? So you should not be playing down here. You should be strumming here. And an easy way to find that is from when you do this grip. Go back and do this grip again. And that's about where you're going to strum, is right there. So just do that grip, and then right there, that's about where you do your strum. Okay, everybody got that? Now, other thing is, there are a few different ways to strum. And when we play guitar, especially when we play guitar, for big groups, when we play ukulele for big groups of kids, we want it to project and make a lot of noise. So when you want it to really project, you use all of your fingers. You're going to go down, down, up, and you're going down with your nails and then up with the insides of your fingers. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, I want you to notice that when I was first showing you, I was doing this to make it really obvious. But when you really play, you want to just use your hand. You don't want to not use your arm. Do not play like this. You want to play just like this, okay? Okay, now Sahana, can you see yourself in the video? Can you see? Okay, notice your hand is down here. Okay, so I want you to look when you play and make sure that your hand is up here. Okay, grab the uke. Nope, you're too far down. Your hand should not be strumming where the body is. Your hand should be strumming right here where the two meet. There you go. That's a great place, okay? Clara, move your hand up just a little bit if you can. Can you do it? Sorry, not you, Clara. Megan, can you move your hand up just a little bit? Okay, now the other thing is when we strum ukulele, we don't strum like this. Strum like this, okay? So make sure that your hand is not like this, but like this. Okay, Elisa, move your hand a little bit more close to the neck also. There you go. Okay, now I'll do this down and then up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, let's go one at a time. Megan? Sit up straight. That'll actually help with holding the ukulele right. Yeah. It's okay. Do it again. Okay, now you don't need to press too hard, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And remember, you want your fingers like this. So, Megan, your hand is like this. I want you to turn it like that. Now strum. This is what you're doing. You're doing this. Okay, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to do this. Do you understand? So your fingers should be going over the strings like this, not like this. Do you understand the difference? Your fingers should be on a horizontal plane. There you go. Okay, good. Ariana? Great.
The up is harder.
What?
The up is harder, sorry.
The up is much harder, yes. Clara? Keep going. Okay. Sahana? Good. Vishal? Hey, Vishal, you're playing down here. You're not going to get a good ukulele sound down there. You've got to play up here. Okay, you're doing something I'm going to show in just a minute, but what I want you to do right now is do the whole hand strum because it's louder for when we're playing for the kids. Good. Good. Lily? Good. Okay, Elisa? Okay, got to tune that uke. All right. Okay, now, another way that you can play ukulele when you don't want to make very much noise is you can just play with your thumb. It's nice because it's really quiet. It's kind of just you and your uke. And what you do when you play with your thumb is you hold the ukulele like this and you play. You see what I mean? Just try that. Just do it one-handed right now. Right now, just one-handed. Just one-handed. So this holds your ukulele and this plays. You see how I'm doing that? You got to be careful that you don't keep this finger out or else it'll hit that. So hold your uke here. Okay. Put this finger, the second finger right there. Okay, this finger right there. Everybody got that? Okay, now try that. See how easy that is? Can you do it? Is it easy? Can you do it? I can't tell. Sahana, you look very unhappy.
No, we're fine. I just have tiny hands, so it's like kind of hard for me to
I
White
do
thumb is
too. I do too. I have really small hands. Yeah, it's
like holding it farther out so like my thumb can strum all the strings. Because when I hold it like this, I can't hit the A.
okay. Now what I have to do is I have to keep this finger out when I do it. Otherwise, if that doesn't work for you, you don't have to do it that way. This is just a nice way to just be able to strum for yourself, but you have to make sure that you're not touching the string with anything, okay? All right, everybody got that? You're not gonna ever use that for playing for anyone else. That's just for yourself if you wanna do it. Do you wanna learn one other strum? Okay, this is the real ukulele strum. This is the way that you normally would do it. You will use only one finger, index finger, and you're gonna go down, up. So instead of doing all your fingers down and up, you only use the one. Do you hear how good that sounds? Okay, Sahana, move up. And notice I am strumming right there. You got to make sure you're strumming right there, okay? That's the nicest sounding ukulele strum, and it's just the one finger. It's not so great when you're doing like a whole class of kids because they won't be able to necessarily hear it. So when we're doing big groups, we're going to do the really strong strum. But when you're just playing and you want to sound good, this is the strum that you use. And it's just this finger, and it's exactly the same as this. And I want you to keep practicing this and that. Okay, got it? We clear on that? Okay, you want to do one more chord? Of course you do. Okay, so get out your pencils. Don't know what I just did, but it was wrong. I don't have any whiteboard markers. I left them all in Bangladesh. I'll be more prepped for everything when I get back to Arizona. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake again. Okay. So go ahead and write this down. This one's a good bit harder than the other two. Now, a big thing that will help with this is if you have your left shoulder out. If you have your left arm out, this will help a lot with playing this chord. Okay, so first finger here, second finger here, third finger here. Now I want you to notice how my hand is. Notice that it is not like this, it is like this. And that is the key to playing ukulele. If you try to play like this, as we get to the harder chords, you won't be able to do it. So if you can learn to play like this from the beginning, it's going to make it a lot easier later on. Okay, so everybody try this chord. Practice it for just a minute. Okay, do this. Get the good sound. Everybody do this. Just do it to yourself for a minute and get it really good. Make sure every note is sounding good. If it's buzzing, don't keep going. Stop and fix that finger that's buzzing. Okay, let's go one at a time. Megan. Good. Do this. Do it again. Good. Ariana? Good. Clara? Oh, Ariana, you're totally like this. Really try to get like this. There you go. Megan?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry, Ariana, did you hear what I said about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Clara. Great. Sahana? Do that again. Good. Vishal? Great. Lily? Do it again. Okay, Lily, you're like this. I want you to be like that. Great. Okay, Alisa? Work on that a little bit. Sometimes you need to press a little harder. Maybe pull your thumb down a little bit so it's not quite so high. And you can put more pressure on your thumb, on your ukulele from the thumb part. Try it again, Alisa. Again. Good, good. Okay, so everybody play that chord with me. G7. Okay, now, when you play G7, I want you to think of it in two parts. The first part is this. Look at me. First part is this. Second part is this. These two going down at the same time. So it's like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you see it? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, everybody do that a few times. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, Lily, try to get your ukulele more straight across. You're playing like this. Great thing about doing this way is that you can see yourself, which is so useful. Okay, so now play me a G7. Now to go to an F, all you do is lift this finger and put it there. So play G7, and then you just lift and put this finger here. So you keep this finger on the whole time. You just play this, and then you lift these two off and put that one on. So try that. Go G7, F. Can you see what I'm talking about? Okay, now go back and forth a few times. Everyone practice on your own. I want you to do this. G7, F, one strum. G7, F, one strum. G7, F, G7, F, G7, F, G7. Make sure you're listening to yourself, and if it doesn't sound right, stop and check your fingers. G7, F, G7, F, G7, F, G7, F. Okay, how's that coming? You got it? Okay, now I'm going to show you the easiest, coolest thing ever. G7 to C. So you play G7. Wait, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. You play G7, and then you lift these fingers and slide this one down. You don't take it off the string. You just slide it down. So play G7, slide C. G7, slide C. G7, slide. The hard part is going from C back to G7. That one's not so easy. But G7, C. G7, C, G7, C, G7, C, G7, C, G7. Go ahead and look at your fingers if you need to, but if you don't, don't. Trey, can you come here? Can you answer Lizzie's message? I'm afraid she might think that it's the video that was made about the Yazidis, not the raw footage of the refugee boat. Okay, so now we're gonna do this.
You want me to say it's the raw?
Well, she shows it. You can look at it and see which one it is, I think. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go C, F, C, and now there's no magic trick to this except that it uses different fingers, which makes it nice. So you're gonna go C, F, C, F, C, F, and remember with F, you wanna be putting down both your fingers at the same time, right? So when you go C and then F, C, F, not C and then like that. Don't do that. F, both your fingers go down at the same time. So C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F. Try not to look totally bored. C, F, C, F. Okay, everybody getting it? Okay, now we're gonna go C, F, G7, C. Okay, you ready? Here we go. C, F, G7, C. And then play C again. C, F, G7, C. C, F, G7, C. C, F, G7, C. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. Okay, so how's everyone doing with that? Okay, let's have you just play that for me, the C, F, G7, C. Okay, so Megan, you go first. Okay, Megan, big key for that G7 is having this hand out like that, okay? Then it makes it easy. Let me show you all why. Because you see how small the space is between the fret bars, right? It's super small. And you've got to put more than one finger in there. If you have your fingers like this, do you see my fingers that are not even big don't fit? So you have to make sure that they are like this and not like that. Do you understand? And we're going to have a lot of chords where you have to do multiple fingers in a fret. So I want you to get in the habit now of playing like this, okay? All right, so Megan, do it again for me. Very good. Now I want you to put your elbow out and do it again. Elbow out. This elbow. There you go. Good. Very good. Okay, Ariana. Sorry, Ariana. Very nice. Now, the only thing is, Ariana, I want you to really do this. Ariana, remember this, okay? Remember, not this, this. Okay? Vishal? I can't hear you, Vishal. Are you still muted?
Hello? No, I'm not muted. Can you hear me?
Do it again.
Hello? Hello?
All right.
Yes?
My internet here is pretty bad. It'll be better when I go to
How about now?
Arizona tomorrow. So try it again, Vishal.
Yeah, you're. Can anyone else hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
I think it's
Yeah.
your internet connection, Liz.
Probably. Try it again.
Hello, Liz.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, good. Now, Vishal, you're learning really fast. I want you to make sure that you're listening for the quality of your chords. Okay? Do you understand what I mean? Don't let yourself be so anxious to learn that you don't listen and hear if a note is buzzing. Okay? Because you're going to be amazing on this. So take the time right now and really get it sounding good, okay? I hope you can hear what I said. Okay, good. Sahana.
Yeah, you're just frozen.
Yeah. All right, good. Good. Work on that elbow being out a little bit more.
Ooh, do.
What?
Oh, I couldn't see or hear a reaction, so I didn't know what was going on.
Ah, no, it sounds good. But I want you to
Frozen.
get your elbow out, okay? Get that elbow out. All right? Yeah, that's beautiful. That's the way you just did it now is perfect, okay? All right, Clara. Clara? Great. Get that elbow out a little bit more, okay? All right, Lily? Okay, good. Now you've got to work on holding the uke straight, okay? You've got nice long arms, so there's no reason that you shouldn't have your ukulele straight across you, okay? Where you're really holding it, can you see like right there in that fatty part of my arm there?
Yeah, my arm's too long, so I hold it like this.
Okay, but don't hold it like this. Hold it like this. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure your arm is straight with this, even if you have to hold it further out.
Okay.
Because what you're doing is you're kind of doing it like this at an angle. I want you to do it like that straight. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just work on it in front of a mirror and I think you'll get it, okay? Yeah, the long arm will help you in the long run. You just want to get that straight thing now so that you get in the habit of playing. And what helps me is to bring my arm with the strings so that I get the sense for what the straight is. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Elisa? Great, great. Okay, now I want everyone to turn to exercise number 1. Yep, that's it. Exercise number 1. Can you hold it up for me so I see? Yeah, exercise number 1. Okay. All right, so when you see this, that's the name of a chord, right? And that means one strum. And then that means another strum, another strum, another strum, and then you change chord. So the way that I would play this is C, 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 F. Make sense? Actually, let me just look at something real fast. Let's see. I don't have the book printed out myself, so let me just check it real fast. Okay, I want you to go to Strum Patterns. Go to the page that says Strum Patterns. Okay, so strum pattern number 1. Do you see that one? Okay, put down your ukuleles. We're going to clap and say la for the rhythm in strum pattern number 1. Okay? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. La, 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 hit. La, 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 hit. La, 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 hit. Is that what it says? Hit there? Is that right? No, what does it say?
It has a little dash.
It's like an X.
Okay, okay, even better. Okay, so do you see the dash? The dash means that you hit the ukulele. Okay, so there's lots of different ukulele notation. This is the ukulele notation that we use in this book. So this strum pattern goes like this: down, 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 hit. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. Do you understand? And the hit is sort of a percussion sound hitting against the ukulele, and it makes music sound way cooler. So everyone, let's just try that strum pattern right now. Okay, so we're just going to stay on the C chord. We'll do it 4 times just on the C chord. So get the C chord going there. You got the C chord? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 hit. Down, 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 hit. Down, 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 hit. Down, 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 hit. Okay, makes sense? Okay, now go to chord exercise number 1, and we're going to use that strum pattern to play. Okay, so am I right that it says C? Does it look like this? C slash slash slash. Oh, G7 is next. Okay. Okay, so no, this is how it's going to go. It's going to go down, 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 hit, down, 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 hit, down, 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 hit, down, 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 hit. Because each of those strum patterns is either this or this. Do you understand? So we're doing the strum pattern 4 times here. Okay, and then we switch to the G7 chord and we keep doing it. So it's C, down, C, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, G7, 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 hit, G7, 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 hit. Right? We understand? Right? Okay, so let's try this. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 hit. C, C, C. So I want you to say that with me while you're doing it. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, C, C. Now while you're hitting, change to G7 and then G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. And then I think it goes to F, 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 hit, F. So does everybody understand? You understand? Okay. So so what I want you to practice is I want you to practice these 3 chords. I want you to get them so that they're so good you don't even have to think twice about it. You just know that chord, you can play it no problem. But I also want you to make sure that you're holding your hand like this and not like this. Okay, so I want you to try, if you want to, you can practice in front of a mirror or just in front of a window or whatever. The other thing is, don't let yourself get in the habit of playing the ukulele like this. Okay, it's super easy to get in that habit and it's really hard to get out. So keep your ukulele up when you practice. Don't practice with it down. Okay, so the 3 chords. Then I want you to do the 3 strum patterns. So the first one is just this one. This isn't a strum pattern, it's a type of strum, sorry. Just with your whole hand, well, with these 4 fingers, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then the second one is just with your thumb, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then the third one is with just this finger, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? One of the big things to remember when you're doing the strum is not to move your whole arm. Try to only move your hand, okay? Then I want you to do the chords between each other. So C, F, C, F, C, F, and then F, G7, F, G7, F, G7, C, G7, right? Okay, everybody got that? Plus exercise number 1, using the strum pattern number 1. Down, 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 stop, down, okay? It's a lot. Is it too much homework? Is it okay? Okay, this week, if you practice a lot, your fingers are gonna get real sore. Although I don't know if you play violin, do you have calluses?
Yeah.
So maybe you won't. Maybe your fingers won't get that sore. Yeah, but I always, when I don't play for a while and then I play again, I have to build up my calluses. So they're really strong right now from Bangladesh. So if it hurts, keep playing. Let it hurt a little bit more for a while and then stop, okay? Because you want to get your fingers to where they're strong enough that they don't hurt. And you can get it that way within a week if you practice every day, okay? So I would say, if you can, try to put in an hour every day. Do you want to do once a week or do you want to do twice a week, class?
I think once a week is good, right?
Yeah. Should we just keep the same time? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a
So
Monday? Or
yeah, Monday at 5 o'clock. If anyone needs to change, you let me know. And
You might have to do the theory because they might do like GMS, but I'll let you know. This should work for now.
yeah, the good thing is most of us are really flexible right now. So we can adapt. Anybody that needs to change the time, we'll just change it for you. Okay. You guys are going to learn this really fast and you're going to love it. And the book, when I get it to you, the way that it works is that it has a chord exercise with the chords that you've just learned. And then it has a bunch of songs that use that chord, those chords. And the songs are easier than the chord exercise. So the chord exercises are always going to be the hardest thing. So then you'll get to chord exercise. We'll learn two more chords, go to chord exercise number 2, and then it will have 5 chords in it. And then you'll have the songs that use those. So it's just step by step. And you guys are going to get this so fast. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. Elisa, do we have any kind of update or anything from Bud Bailey or is everything just on hold, or does anybody?
It's on hold, but Bailey they haven't gotten back to me.
Even before this, right?
Well, we were playing
Phone tag?
voicemail tag.
Okay, as long as they were leaving them for you too, then that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and they were interested?
They didn't tell me. So I still don't know. I'm just assuming, like every voicemail I leave, I just assume that we're still doing it.
Yeah.
So
okay, we'll see what happens.
Right.
Yeah, this is so great because most people don't have an opportunity to really focus on the uke like you guys have right now. So that's pretty awesome. And please keep doing the Marco Polos with the Bangladesh volunteers. They are super trapped. They're like living their whole family in one room. So if you can imagine how how much harder this would be if you were, you know, yeah. And they're quite well off compared to most Bangladeshis, the volunteers, but they're still going quite crazy. So try to stay on with them and ask them specific questions, if you will, and they'll answer you. They're loving this. So, and I just think it's amazing. So I'm hoping that you guys can get to know each other through this. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do. You are one of the most amazing groups I've ever been able to work with, and I love it. Okay, I'll see you next Monday.
Bye-bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Love you. Bye-bye.